Morning, people. We'll be starting soon. Sip of coffee. Okay, here we go, guys. Good morning, everybody. Once again, playing Mouse PI for Hire. I love this game so far. I've gotten pretty far. So yeah, prior to hopping on the game, I was watching some more videos on YouTubers and stuff covering the whole IGN situation with this game, and man, IGN is just getting a lot of heat, and I'm one of them too. I'm gonna dunk on them as much as I can, because these cats right now, they're acting like they're like this CNN for games, you know, or like the New York Times for games. First off, giving this game a 6 out of 10 is wild. I feel like the score, I don't feel like it's a perfect game, but it should have been higher than a 6 in my opinion. Yeah. 6 out of 10 is crazy. And then, but that's not even like the worst part of IGN's review on this game. It was just the stuff they had to say. Like, they were talking about, oh, the story is lame, when this is literally a boomer shooter. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you know, you go to play Doom, and you're not really playing it for the story. You're playing it for the action. You just want to hop in and just start shooting everything in your path, you know? And that's exactly what this game is. You know, they didn't make it when they made this game, it wasn't like story rich. They didn't claim it to be story rich. I mean, for crying out loud, it's a cartoon game. It's in the cartoon animation. It's gonna have all kinds of wacky stuff. Like, there was a area where I went in and I dropped a literal anvil on top of an enemy. You know, it's supposed to have those goofy cartoon tropes. So they were complaining about the story and how they were making a lot of references to cheese. I mean, is a world of mice, shrews, and rats. Another pointer that they brought out was there was a boss. I just finished killing that boss too. So there's a boss that's an alligator in the sewers. Really? Like, you know, it's a classic trope. And they were complaining about that. And I'm like, I found it goofy. You know, I mean, the whole purpose of the game is that it's goofy. You don't go into a game that looks like this. The characters look like something out of old school Disney movies, and expect it to be a serious game, you know? That's not how it works. So they were complaining about the whole the narrative, and then like the gameplay. They said that the gameplay was okay, but like the guns felt kind of off, and like they were saying something about like the shotgun, for example, that the shotgun sounded like a pop gun toy or something like that, and I'm like, yeah, again, it's a cartoon. I didn't expect it to remotely sound like a real gun or anything, you know. In fact, I would have wanted the sound effects of the game to even be more ridiculous than what it currently is. IGN is tweaking. IGN is tweaking, and they're just getting a lot of heat right now.
Yes?
No sign of her, regrettably, just a cheese-smeared letter.
I hope you didn't go to absurd lengths to get it.
And I'm low-key glad because
stroll.
this ain't the first time they've done something like this.
Thank you. It might not seem like much, but it means a lot to me.
It is not the first time that they've done some crazy stuff like that, like lowballing these smaller studios, games and stuff like that. Nitpicking on every little detail they could possibly nitpick, and not even for the better good, you know. It's more like they just wanted to find a reason to complain about it. They were really reaching when it came to the review of this game. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that this game by any means is a perfect game. I mean, it's a small game. I believe some people say you can finish it within like
Got a moment, Jack?
For you,
20 hours of gameplay at the most.
Good. Oh, good. I've got a little job for you then. I want to update
But
our
those
menu.
20 hours is
And a real
worth it. You
standout
know, it's
dish.
like I'm loving this
Introducing
game so
the
far.
Azure Burger, or as top burger makers would say, the Azzurro Burgero.
What the hell are you talking about?
Look, there are standard grilling procedures, huh? You fry a burger patty for 5,
voice
6, or
acting
7
seems
minutes,
pretty
right?
decent to me,
So you
yeah.
get, and I'm
And
gonna
of
simplify
course,
this
once
for you,
again,
Jack.
the story is
Rare,
not
medium,
something
or
to be
nearly
taken
done.
serious. It's
And
supposed to
then
be
there's the well
pun
done,
intended
which
cheesy.
usually ends up as carbonized waste in the bin out back. But, and this is key, there's this special technique from the old world, likely, passed down by the
I'm just
street
glad
boys
that
here,
their review
to
didn't
make a
affect this
burger
game. A
so
lot of
well
people's
done
complain it.
that it is truly
They've been giving it
beyond
scores,
description.
they-
Pure insanity for the taste buds. Less
have a
addition,
positive
more a
disposition
culinary
about this game.
revolution, Jack. Gonna draw
And,
huge crowds to the little and big.
You know,
But there's a catch. You need some serious heat and a ton of ash. So, if you can
and
find
thanks
the
to
right hot
thanks to
spot,
the
I'll give you
players'
a patty,
receptive
and we'll see if this
reception
actually
of this game.
works.
Sure, I'll give
It's
it a
doing
shot.
pretty well.
Nothing
A lot of
says
people
smart
playing it and
plan
they
like
love
running
it.
around with a
I'm
slab
glad
of
that
raw
they
meat.
survived that.
Yeah,
Because
much
these
obliged,
big
Jack.
companies could easily bury an indie game like this one. And I don't like that. I don't like that. If I would have been one of those people who would have listened to IGN and stuff like that, I would have never discovered it. This shit would have been buried under the rubble of the list of games.
Tell me, Corny, why do we always meet in these seedy places?
Screw you, Pepper. This is a well-respected establishment.
Yeah.
I definitely
Real high
recommend this
class. So?
Well, my dear
If
boy,
you feel like the
you've got to
$30 for it
understand,
is
I'm
a
about
little
the
too
public
steep,
figure.
wait for it to be on the
Always in
sale or
the
something.
spotlight,
I'm pretty
right?
sure it'll wind up on the
That
sale
you
at some
are.
point.
So,
It's brand new,
friends
so-
are friends, but business is business.
So what you're really saying is you're ashamed of being friends with a bottom shelf private dick.
Well, I wouldn't put it quite like that.
But you just did.
Oh, come on. You know how these things work. What keeps the wheels turning.
Sure, money. But it should be
I got some
backbone.
glasses. I need a new prescription. Okay, head to the opera. Before I do that, I'm gonna go talk to.
Hey, Jack. How's the case shaping up? You know, the shrews and all that.
Hey, kiddo, I'm heading down the Walla Bay to find out.
The bay, huh? What's dragging you down this salty armpit now?
Well, I just follow the crumbs, you know? They're pointing me straight to the water. Supposedly that's where the shrews are being moved. I just have to pin down the exact spot.
Well, hey, I might be able to help you out with that.
Figured you might. So, who's my guy?
Name's Cameron Bozo. Breaks like a jug away, yes, but might have heard something useful. You'll find him skulking around the pub, likely.
Definitely going
Bozo? Classy.
Oh, and be sure to have a bunch of cheddar handy.
Cheddar? What's wrong with Gouda?
No Gouda if you broke, Jack.
Can I upgrade? Nope. But I need 15 blueprints to max them out. Where's me car? The opera route. So I'm gonna go there first.
That place was cleaning up nice. Clear as day, Curd hadn't lifted a finger. And clear eyes should keep my mouth shut before someone guessed who lit the match.
It was me! I lit this whole place up. Oh. Okay. Luckily I got the double jump. What's up there? And I also got the tail swing. Did I get that? It sounded like I did. Okay. Maybe a secret here? Yep.
Heated ash, he said. Right.
Oh yeah, that was another pointer. That the puzzle, the lock picking puzzles wasn't difficult, and I'm like, okay, clearly they didn't play through it because there's a couple of them that's quite challenging. They're timed. You got some of them you have X amount of moves. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, interesting. Huh. So this stuff is timed? Seriously?
No press today. I'm busy.
Miles Kurd, Big Mouse Party spokesperson. A pleasure.
That's Mr. Kurd. Let's act like we weren't raised by shrews. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm in the middle of...
Oh, watching other people do the actual work? Yeah, I can tell. Mr. Kurd, I'm investigating the unfortunate demise of one Betty Lynch. I have reason to believe your boss, mayoral candidate Milford Sawyer, knew her. Might even be useful in figuring out how she ended up dead.
And who the hell are you? I don't remember seeing you around the MPD headquarters. And I know all our good investigators.
So I can't wait to go and check that out.
What was that?
Just a cough.
Plus the Warlock.
Name's Jack Pepper, PI for hire. Not here on official business, just doing a favor for someone looking for closure. Thing is, this whole case has a, how do I put it? A spoiled way kind of stink. You might want to help me out before that smell starts sticking to you too.
Pepper. All right, fine. We're too close to the election for some half-baked accusations to start fouling up the campaign. Shoot your shot.
Already did. So was Sawyer close to Betty in any way?
No chance. Maybe they clinked glasses at some movie fundraisers, but that's it. I'm the one riding shotgun in Sawyer's inner circle. If there was more, I'd know.
Could he have kept it quiet? You know, to avoid the kind of scandal that might make a mouthpiece cry at night.
Watch your tongue, Pepper. When you're a public figure like Milford, small-time celebs show up whether you want them or not, hoping to ride your coattails. Doesn't mean there's more to it than that.
Oh, see, that's funny because I got pictures. Betty rubbing elbows with BMP officials. Real cozy, real not accidental.
Yeah, because she was always circling our parties like some fame-hungry hawk. Same as every starlet and wannabe socialite looking for a headline. But trust me, no one in the party worth their salt would mix business with that.
Sounds like you had a personal gripe with Betty, Mr. Kurd. Is there something I should...
Listen, Pepper Shaker, I don't like where this is going, so I'm giving you one last polite suggestion. Piss off. Grilling's over.
But it's still kind of smoky in here.
Get the hell out of my yard!
Well, that went about as smooth as a brick through a windshield. Lucky I still had my teeth. And plenty left to chew on. Feels like a dead end leading to a burning dumpster. Maybe Vivian can make sense of the mess.
So, any progress on the case, Monsieur Pepe?
Yeah, and it reeks worse than the brie I left sitting in the fridge.
I don't see a fridge.
Exactly. But I did cross paths with Mr. Kurd.
And?
And he clammed up quicker than a marina shellfish in a cheese storm. Still, I found out that while Betty got close to Sawyer, she, well, how do I put it? She befriended Kurd as well, but...
Yes? Quick, out with it.
See, here's where it gets kooky. Like real kooky. Kurd spoke of her like she was nothing more than a bottom-of-the-barrel wench, and then out of the blue cheese he threatens to slap me with a lawsuit like I'm some snooty millionaire.
That is vital information indeed.
Could be. At least I know where to go to next. You see, Kurd's got dirt close to home. Literally. So that's where I'm heading.
So, you're leaving town, Mr. Pepper?
Just for a little while.
Good. Go do your thing. I'll poke around here and there. I have a few friends in, let's say, mid to high places. You take care, Mr. Pepper.
Oh, I will.
I love these tropes. Do I got any other? Yes.
Finally, a countryside case. Interesting.
Always safe. Head to Wallow Bay.
Nothing like a breeze of rotting fish, oil rigs, and stale Gouda. Corny would be begging for a gas mask.
Would have been cool if the cars had the eyes like that one car from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
A fisherman's pub this empty at noon. Smells fishy. Feels crooked, too.
Found. different.
I'd steer clear of the water if I were you. Sharks are circling just past the buoys and they're looking real hungry.
That's good.
It's Pepper! Get him, boys!
Well, disappointing, but not unexpected. Where's Bozo? What did you do to him?
Why is a walking corpse asking questions?
Oh, I ain't dead yet, bub.
Oh Lord, wait out there.
Go! Everyone! And I mean everyone! Don't let up, boys!
Save from a buck.
When you need it. Take him down already!
Sorry, I can't hear you over the rat-a-tat-tat.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Now you better drop this silliness and tell me.
Are you dare? You drop when I say drop. Yeah, to hell with you, Pepper. I ain't telling you nothing.
In the name of the law, time to break stuff.
What are you morons waiting for? Don't quit, you balls! Pepper. Where'd your balls go, Pepper? This place won't hold forever! Move it, you cheesehead! I even paid you for it! Hey, this is the police! Where'd your balls go, Pepper? Where'd your balls go, Pepper? Where'd your balls go, Pepper?
Sometimes you knock. Sometimes you knock it down.
No! Stop! Have mercy! I'll talk!
Moisey.
Then
Have some
talk.
moisey.
Where's Bozo? He's still in one piece.
He's alive, all right. We just roughed him up a little. I got him locked up near the shipyard gate up north. Now, for the love of... let me go!
You're spared. And, bleeding profusely. Storms are coming, and I'm betting Bozo's got the weather report. Now, which way to the shipyard?
Huh. See that switch over there. Money, money, money. Oh man, there was an amble that I could have dropped it on somebody. Missed opportunity. Shotgun. Oh, Sparta kick. Oh.
I swear, officer, ow! I've been law-abiding since breakfast.
Since breakfast.
Oh, my hero. Oh, my precious savior.
Cameron
More
Bozo.
noble than a whole truckload of blood of...
Tammy's the one you should be thanking. Just tell me what I need to know.
Of course, boss. What exactly do you want to know?
Everything.
Well, see, I was born right here in Mouseburg, almost 30 years ago. Mama worked the docks, Papa...
Everything about the missing shrews.
Oh, right, yeah. So, there's a meeting going down, see? They're resealing the livestock deal or whatever. Wallop Bay's just a pit stop.
Who's they?
Cops. The crooked ones. Meeting with some science-y types. Weird accents. Real heavy on the Z's. Especially their leader, the professor.
This some new racket or business as usual?
Oh, business as usual.
Anybody's
Used to bounce around
looking
shantytown,
forward
keep
to
it
the
quiet.
Fallout game?
Now?
What is it, Fallout?
Looks like they don't even bother
Coming
hiding.
out?
Bounce around where exactly?
Bob's workshop, Letitia's pharmacy, maybe.
Supposedly
Both
we're
good
also gonna
folks,
get
just
some new footage
scared
on
stiff. Oh, and they've been using
Black
that old
Flag coming
underground
in.
shelter uptown. I used to squat there till they kicked me in the teeth. See, right here.
Yeah, tragic. So when's the next deal?
Dunno. Today, tomorrow. They don't exactly work on a schedule.
And me without even a sandwich for the stakeout. Guess I'll start sweeping those spots.
Oh, speaking of which, see, boss, I happen to have a key. A very special key. A pharmacy key. Let's just say I'm holding on to it for Letitia. Temporarily. And since the pharmacy's on your list, $50, boss, and it's yours.
You got the morals of a stinky floater, you know that? Fine, hand it over.
Pleasure doing business with you, boss. You're the greatest.
Mm-hmm. Try not to get yourself roughed up again. And for the love of cheddar, spend that money on clean underpants, will you?
burn, bitch. Boom shakalaka. They got that.
Dead end. Or...
There wasn't no. It's all ammo.
Renewing the delivery agreement for an additional 14 days. Signed. Cap'n. An XX scribbled was cited in something that reeks of illegal fondue.
Robin. That was rough.
Some old world names, and a whole sack of prescriptions for seasickness meds. But why? About to sneeze. About to. Sweet infinite feta. 100 shrews per shipment. That makes... I don't even want to do the math. What's that noise? It's coming from a pier. It must be that secret meeting. is Captain Goddamn Sims. The cop of the year himself. So much for that. But the other guy must be the professor. Ugh, he's got that particular brand of a quite big affair egghead I'd rather forget. And here come the lackeys, walking in on me like, aw, hell. Messy, uneven, and way over my head. I had to go back, think it through. Maybe even across.
Plenty around. And after all that means, oh, it's got more. Sweet. Now what? Drive back to the office. Ah! I'm stuck. No. How do I get unstuck? Back to the office.
Plenty of pieces on the floor. Time to start pinning them in place.
Bossy kind of day, huh?
Oh, good. Okay.
I know a thing or two about loose screws, but you're a whole damn junk drawer.
better bring Corny up to speed before I wade into the muck. Tangled as hell. So what exactly did you do at Tinsel's to get your glamorous behind kicked to the curb?
Kicked? Please. I left on my own terms. Nose high, tail swaying, not a single boot print on my rear.
Well, either way, there must have been a reason.
Oh, I don't know. Ridiculous overtime? Zero artistic integrity? The occasional wandering hand? Oh, a paycheck so thin I could roll a cheese stick with it? Pick your poison.
Surely those ain't the only reasons, right? Sounds like you got a soft spot for the place.
You are persistent, aren't you, Mr. Pepper? Fine. Tinsel's wasn't just a job. It was an experience, a lifestyle. You didn't just make movies. You took life by the handful, gave it a good shake, and spilled every last drop onto the screen. It was about skirting the edge of what's safe, what's appropriate. About grabbing what you wanted and never blinking. And me, I never blinked.
So, you partied too hard and got yourself in trouble.
I partied just enough. Though, in hindsight, my just enough might have been a little much for the wussies. But without those parties, I'd never have met half the dazzling souls I did. I'd never have met Betty.
Who might still be breathing if not for all that skirting the edge.
You implying something, Mr. Pepper?
Me? Imply? Never. I just connect the dots.
Well then, connect them elsewhere. You're sniffing around the wrong mouse hole.
Okay, pause.
You ever wonder?
I don't wonder. I do.
Yeah. But do you ever stop and think about your, stellar career?
Jack, I live it. What is your point?
Well, see, you wrote that big expose back in the day, right? Toppled one of the mob families.
Yes, Jack. I was there.
Right. So now the family's gone, out of the picture, but suddenly we got these hitmen popping up out of thin air, just poof, and somebody drops. They're silent, efficient, and deadly.
So? What of it?
Well, makes me wonder, what if the other families saw an opportunity, figured, why get our hands dirty? So, they erect a firm. A company to offload their dirtiest work, like a Real Murder LLC. You get me? What I mean is, you did something good.
I'm surprised that
but maybe
Xbox
the mob, they
reduced
made
their
something
Game Pass.
better for them.
What's her name? That
or for
CEO,
us.
Asher
I sincerely
Thorne,
hope it's those 5-cent novels speaking.
kept the word.
They're clearly frying your brain.
Maybe.
My jaw dropped when I
But
saw
what a
that.
way to go.
Jack, listen up. If you're
I mean, it's
planning
not
a
by
trip
much,
to
but
the countryside and
instead
happen
of
to
having
end
to
up
pay
in the
a full
wetlands,
30,
there might be a little something you can do for
23
me.
is not bad.
No
That's
stink
what they
this
would've bought
time.
it
I
back for
swear
20
on
at
Truth
least.
Oh?
Yeah, see, back in the day, I used to run a small processed
But beggars
cheese
can't be
side gig.
choosers.
We did stuff, all sorts of stuff, for all sorts of reasons. Way out in the swamps. Anyway, I came up with a really great recipe, real special one. Problem is, I forgot it. You'd be helping me a ton if you could find it. It's called Perfect Bog Fondue.
Yeah, it
That's
doesn't quite
just
roll
crazy,
off
like
the tongue.
300
Won't
bucks
make
a
it
year
water, for that matter.
for Game
Appearances
Pass is
can be
wild.
deceiving, Jack. Track it down, and I'll be in your debt.
Yeah, just add it onto the
I
pile.
wish they would have bought Xbox Live back, man. I never bothered with Game Pass. I don't really play anything on the Game Pass.
Jack! Avast me hearty.
Except the one time that
How
I
was
got,
the day?
for like a month free.
Yes. Well, the place could use,
I did
as
play
the
a couple of
forefathers would
games, but, like, I
say,
don't go out of
a
my way
touch
to
of
play the Game Pass games.
gentrification.
I don't know, I just like to own games.
Did you find anything
I
useful?
buy them, that's
I
it.
did. The cops are neck deep in the shrew racket, dunked like a breadstick in a bowl of melted mozzarella.
Ah, that spells trouble. Either for us or the shrews. What else did you come across?
Well, looks like there was some kind of a deal between the cheeseleggers and the ringleader of the crooked cops. Goes by Sims.
Captain Sims?
One and the same.
Oh, terrible news indeed. We need to tread carefully from here on out.
That ain't all. There was this scientist of sorts there. The way he carried himself rubbed me all wrong, and not in the good way. This ain't your run-of-the-mill trafficking ring, Cornelius. I can feel it in my gut. Either that or it's something that I had for lunch. Either way, something much darker is going on.
You have to dig deeper, Jack. Little lives depend on it.
You don't need to remind me. With the cheeseleggers in play, the cops likely headed for the wetlands. That's where I'm going.
Good, good. Get some solid evidence, and we'll get to the bottom of this in no time. Hard evidence, Jack. Harder than that diamond-laced Rana Patano.
Far wetlands. Is my webcam on? There's a thing with gray on it. Let me see if much better. Yep. Where the hell is the wetlands? Is that it? Yep. It's crazy how I had to reset my camera.
So, we really going through with this?
Well, the boss said so, so we do it. These cheeseleggers have outlived their useful
Usefulness?
Yep. So we plant a few bombs, watch the canisters go boom like sky high, then we're out of here.
Okay, I know that reference. I'm pretty sure that's an Easter egg for the Flyeth, is it?
God damn it.
Oh, man, you really went hard.
What's this raid about, huh? What are you coppers up to?
I don't know, man. I'm just following orders.
Really? I'm sure you can do better than that.
The boss said, plant a few bombs, watch the canisters go boom, like
sky high. He said we gotta clear out the swamps. Rid him of those cheese-legging scum. They're no good no more. Outlive their useful.
All right, enough. I get the picture. Now I gotta find the cheese-legger's boss before the crooked cops get him.
Let's see what's upstairs. Supposed to be finding some kind of recipe. Is that it? No. That's the same bird I saw at Waller Bay. Tackle. Fantastic. That's it. Be back. Gotta use the restroom, guys. I'm gonna take a nice little break. All right, I'm back.
Where you?
Mal. There you go. Nah. Para para pa pa para pa 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 pa. I always gotta keep an eye on those birdhouse looking things.
Well, hey there, old-timer. What's keeping you busy?
Cooking cheese cards for my boys, and that cheese be tasting fine. Gonna kick them honey pea, and together we will dine.
Huh. Say, good fella, does the name Perfect Bog Fondue ring any bells?
Well, I ain't heard that name since I was just a boy. And I can bring you up the game so you can spread the joy. Wait. But if you want them secrets, you gotta help old me and fetch me my recipe. Ah, man. And fetch me my list of things.
Stupid.
Monty, who be asking for this?
Hey.
Heard of John Brown? He's looking for a recipe.
Ooh, Lord. So my boy, Matt John, be keeping this. Ooh, it's hardly a surprise. He was nuts a laying a mess and
Doing
cheese
good. How about yourself?
was his vice.
You handle the stories, I'll handle the thingies.
You doing good?
That old hilltop haunt. Spookier than a tomb and half as inviting. Just need to find a way to sneak inside.
Yeah, this is a fun game. I recently purchased it because I saw that IGN gave it a low score. And since I hate IGN, I wanted to prove them wrong. Even though half the internet already done roasted them. So yeah. Kinda glad I brought this game, not gonna lie. Started yesterday, actually. When this game just came out recently, I believe.
Well, hey there, old-timer. What's keeping you busy?
Cooking cheese curds for my boys, and that cheese be tasting fine. Gonna kick them hard and pee, and together we will die.
It's not a long game. Before I have understood, it's about
Say, good
20
fella,
hours or something like
Does
that.
the name Perfect Bog Fondue ring any bells?
Nonetheless, it's a fun game to sit down and
That
play.
name since I was just a boy, and I can bring you up the game so you can spread the joy. Wait. Whoo. But if you want them
IGN gave it about a 6 out of 10.
And fetch me
I believe that score is way too low. 7.5, maybe 8.
And fetch me my list of things.
Yeah.
Hey, who be asking for this?
Heard of John Brown? He's looking for a recipe.
Ooh, Lord. So my boy, Matt John, be keeping this. Ooh, it's hardly a surprise. He was nuts, a lang, a mess, and cheese guggling was his
This is
vice.
standard. I don't think it has a special
You
edition.
handle the stories.
At least I didn't
I'll handle
notice
the
one.
thingies. That old hilltop haunt. Spookier than a tomb, and half as inviting. Just need to find a way to sneak inside.
I mean, if there was a special editions game, I probably would have bought it. I mean, I play a ton. I play on my Nintendo Switch. I got a lot of games there. On the Xbox, the main ones that I tend to play is Diablo 4, Predator Hunting Grounds, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. What else? World War Z, Aliens, Fireteam Elite. I know there's more, but I'm having a brain fart right now. I like to believe so. I mean, so far every single one of those I've played are fun. I keep replaying them over and over. Oh, Raven's Watch, that's another one. That one's pretty cool. I do too. Actually, I play more my I play my RPGs more on the Nintendo Switch. Like I started replaying Bravely Default 3 again. I'm recently playing God of War, Crimson Desert, Resident Evil. Those are good. Yeah, those are really good games. Never been a fan of the Resident Evil series, but I think it's my bad experiences with the original ones, like the first three, and I never gave the newer ones a chance. But I may do that just because it looks like the controls are way better now. Yeah. Yeah, like I saw gameplay on those, and they look really cool, so I may have to give it a chance this time. 8 and 9? Yeah. Which one is the one with that tall lady? Is it 9? Okay. From the UK, nice. I'm from the US. And if you notice, I have a funny accent because I was born in New York, but I speak mostly Spanish. I'm Puerto Rican. Likewise. How's the weather like over there? Is it cold like here right now? Oh, okay. That's good. It's better that way anyway. I don't like it when the weather is too extreme. Excuse me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm completely lost. There we go. Trying not to use this little thing, but Not really. I stream wherever I can. I try to at least daily, but it's just that I also got a 9 to 5. I work overnight, so sometimes I get home, I'm too tired, and you know how it is, life. Trying to figure out how to get down there. Is it here? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Was I supposed to land here? Probably not. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Maybe down there. Oh, I did find it. Hey!
Some of them thingies. Here goes nothing!
Oh, crap, I lived. Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I tried to stream. I try to stream daily if I can, but if not, it'll be like every 2 days. Cause I also make content on another platform, not to mention the name here on Twitch, but I make tutorials and stuff like that, like build guides and stuff for the games. Like I just recently made 2 build guides for Bravely Default 2. I made some end game broken builds there. Cool. Yeah, I'm not one for art myself. If I do make something art-wise, I just use AI. I'm not really much of an artist. Nice. First time I use a warp pipe. All right, yeah, I'll check that out.
The power's back. In trouble tagged along.
The song will run out.
Cool. Ooh.
No cheese leggers in sight. Got a whiff of yeast, though.
Eyes on the wall, that's a no. Keep out. Cheese, it's like some straight out cultist stuff.
Them thingies are coming together.
lawyer key. Ah. I don't get it. Had to bring the raviolis. There's gotta be a boss fight, right? Looks like it's running me out for one. Okay.
This almost came before.
Shot you in the ass. Whoa, okay.
Got an eldritch feeling about this.
Carmen Bolger.
What in the absolute...
Silence! The dissonance! The song! Do you hear it?
No.
The unknown! It sings!
Yeah, I can sing too, but you won't like it.
I didn't see the holes he was making.
Some of them thingies. Them thingies are coming together. Here comes the law. Ludicrous speed. No looking back. Boy, these woods are real dark. Almost like darkwood. Maybe it is all connected.
Nah, I haven't.
Hear the chopper.
The heat's already here. Damn. I need to find the cheeseluggers pronto. something for a sharp-nosed detective like me. You the boss here, fella?
I was. What?
All right, so who's the boss now?
It's a... man. This was too beautiful to be real.
What do you mean?
Them prospects, you know? See, did I get what I red lining coffee? Yeah. Toss them shrews out. Shove them. Somewhere out yonder. Then build some nice homes. Shops too for us. Yeah. I even threw in some cash to get the whole enterprise running. All we was after was the fondue business. But man, no. They don't fool us. Lie to us. I just, you goddamn cuyo.
Who lied? Talk to me.
Them cops. That sleazy is a science ball. Maybe someone else too, eh? Why'd we even get into moving them shrooms? I was just... I hoped... a nice home. White picket fence, you know? Glass half full kind of thing. Everything was going fine. Room was clean. Straight through the desk. But then they sent them all.
Can you say that on record?
I'm done for, man.
Yes, I am.
But you watch out now. He's coming.
Hey, stay with me. Help's on the way.
He's crazy. Out of control.
No, I haven't
Gonna
had
deep
it yet.
fry and relent.
I'll do that when I get off the stream.
Rest in cheese, buddy.
Would you look at that? A scummy gumshoe knocking off swamp rats. That's nae against the law, mucker.
I stick around unmelted goods.
Now where do you think you're going, Jackie boy?
Oh, come on.
What? A dog beastie?
Persistent bastard. Let's see if there's anything worth taking. If it... This mess went deeper than a breadstick and hot mozzarella. It was time to wedge it into the rest of the puzzle. where's Corny?
So, what's the crisis this time, Jack?
No crisis, just stopping by to talk, Tam. Listen.
Oh boy, I smell a pep talk incoming.
No, not a pep talk, just a question. Why you mixing it up with cheeseleggers, huh?
Look, there's no easy answer. I was deep in my anti-Jack phase back then. Anti-everything, really. And some of those poor sods needed someone who could fix things.
Yeah, but...
No buts, Jack. The Wetlands folks, they ain't bad guys. Sure, some are hustlers, petty thieves, whatever fancy term the suits come up with, but they're broke, without options, and, well, trying to make a buck like anybody else.
Well, they could do it the right way.
Oh, Jack. So grizzled, yet so naive. One day, when the system kicks you in the spine hard enough, you'll get it.
Hey, let me remind you, I've been to war and back.
Oh, yeah? And what'd you learn?
Smart ass.
I didn't do nothing that you can prove.
Jack, you ever thought about retiring?
What's that?
Oh, you know, taking the girl somewhere far, far away. Or here's a thought. Finding a woman first, then taking Tammy, etc.
Good one.
I'm not joking.
No, Wanda, I had my fair share of sightseeing. Seen enough of the old world. My place is right here.
In Mouseburg? The real melting pot.
Yeah, crossed with the cesspool.
Same thing.
Yeah, but it's a familiar thing. You learn to suffer it. Besides, people need help.
People need help everywhere.
And I am here. There are other Jack Peppers out there, I'm sure of it.
Lords forbid.
So, Jack, what did you pull out of the swamps, huh? Tell me it's something useful.
A big red line disappointment, Corny. These cheeseleggers were just middlemen, relocating the shrews for a quick buck, making the district clean, nice, and strictly for mice. Heck, even the cops seemed like they were on someone else's payroll. It's all just some cheapo supermarket cheese, layer upon layer upon layer. And right there, sandwiched between all those layers, this sleazy scientist keeps popping up with his sleazy look and even sleazier ideas. Can't quite put my finger on him.
Well, I know you'll crack this case. I'm sure of it. But that redlining business is deeply troubling.
I wouldn't believe it myself if it weren't for the dying words of a disillusioned cheeselegger. Poor sod.
Is that pity I hear in your voice, Jack?
Now it's just a cold, and I hate being used. Can't stand seeing people treated like tools by those crooked creeps in fancy suits, flaunting their ill-gotten authority. You know that better than anyone, Corny.
Excuse me?
We've both seen war, Corny. Or did that slip your mind? We were the tools.
Ah, right. Well, Jack, I think it's the best course of action is to hunt down those cultists, scientists, and put an end to all this ruckus. They seem to converge in one spot, right?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
No pissing in the corners. I got a bathroom.
So...
Corrupt to the core, sure, but I miss the showbiz, Mr. Pepper. The warmth of the lights, the snap of the clapper.
Alright. That's gonna be it for today, guys. Thanks to everyone that dropped by my stream and watched. I hope you enjoyed the game. If you guys are curious, this is a fun game. I would definitely suggest it. It's one of those games where if you want to sit down, relax, and have a good time, just purchase it. It's a single player game. But it's fun. I liked it. It's very quirky, and I like these type of games like this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I got things to do, so I'm gonna let y'all guys go. Until next time, see us.